Who is Cahir of Vicovaro? His full name, known as Cahir Mor de Fran ap Silak, as in Silak, his father's name. He is also known as the Black Knight. He wears armor, not from Nilfgaard, but crafted in Vicovaro itself. Evidence to show that Cahir's armor is from Vicovaro is a reference to Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, where in a game file it says Cahir's armor in the default shop. This is proof that he is in fact from Vicovaro. In addition to that, his voice line,
"I am no Nilfgaardian,"
is said frequently, and some players rather get confused with that. But the reason he objects to people calling him Nilfgaardian is because he sees himself as someone who was born in Vicovaro. Just because he's not Nilfgaardian doesn't mean he's not strong. That's his point. As you can see on his armor, there is no black sun, no Nilfgaardian symbols on it. So Cahir is just like, yes, I love the country, but I'm not Nilfgaardian. I'm from Vicovaro, so stop calling me fucking Nilfgaardian. It could also mean that he doesn't want to be owned. Another theory I suggested is Cahir's full name, Cahir Mor de Fran ap Silak. So what we can analyze from that is Cahir is obviously his name, Mor is his mother's name, and the Fran is the keep he was born in, which is in Vicovaro. I don't have a picture of Vicovaro from The Witcher because I don't think it actually has been created yet. But I'm just going to show the map of Vicovaro and the Nilfgaardians. And Ap is a very interesting one because it's 3 letters, just like the Arabic word Ibn. They don't sound too similar, but I feel like it makes sense in the context of his name. So his name would then be Cahir Mor de Fran, the keep he was born in, and Ap Silak, which could mean son of Silak. Another way I believe my theory is correct is because Silak himself is called Silak Ap Grufiad, and Grufiad is Silak's father. This could also be a reference to Assassin's Creed 1, where Altair's name is Altair ibn La'ahad, which is Arabic for son of no one. In Cahir's early life, in terms of his biography, he was born to a noble Vicovarian pair, Seneschal Silak de Fran ap Grufiad, and his wife Mawar, who is Cahir's mother. In his family's stronghold, Dan Difra, which is in Cahir's name, that was where his birthplace was, specifically in Vicovaro. Cahir also had a lot of siblings, notably his brother Darren, Alil, and his 3 sisters. Among the majors, he was related to Asir van Ahid. That is his great aunt, sorry. And she's also in Gwent and The Witcher 3. At some point in his life, his skills were recognized by Nilfgaardian intelligence, maybe thanks to his father's position at court, and he joined its ranks, later becoming an officer. He was also given the title of Count. So not only is Cahir known as the Black Knight, he's also known as the Count, the Nilfgaardian, even though he hates that name, and just Cahir by his father and his mother at early age, as well as his brothers. Cahir was assigned an important mission by Emir va Emrys, the Emperor of Nilfgaard. His mission was very simple, according to Emir. It was to find Ciri in the First Northern War. It was a secret mission, of course, and no one else knew about this. He was supposed to locate, capture, and bring Princess Cirilla of Sintra back to Nilfgaard. At one point during the slaughter of Sintra, he was very close, yet Ciri evaded him and he fled from him. Cahir is a very proud man, so he claimed he let her escape on purpose. Because of this encounter, he frequently appeared in Ciri's nightmares. It only later became clear to Geralt that he, Cahir, was the Black Knight with the bird of prey wings on his helmet. The Black Knight himself. When the Witcher first met Cahir, he had been recently released from 2 years in prison due to the fact that he failed his mission to capture Ciri. He had only expected to escape via the gallows, which is to be hanged. However, the Emperor decided to give him one more chance. I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Silak pleading the Emperor, where he says this:
Your Majesty, I cast myself upon thy mercy.
As well as the animation in the Gwent card, where he's at the mercy of Emhyvar Emrys. Emhyvar Emrys made it imperative that if he failed once more, the executioner's axe awaited him. He also states that the chance of pardon is extremely small, and that of forgiveness is non-existent. So once again, Emhyvar Emrys, the Emperor of Nilfgaard, tasks him the task of finding Ciri. Fortunately for Ciri, it is a case of deja vu, as once again, he gets incredibly close during the Thanet coup, meeting her once more. However, she is now able to defend herself and does so fiercely. She ultimately defeats him, but decides to let him live, though not before leaving him with a permanent injury to his hand. So once you open up Cahir's voice line, it will say, his eyes flashed under his winged helm, fire gleamed from his sword's blade. This gives Cahir a proud outlook of his character, and also a reference to his aura of being a black knight, and he's got the winged helm. Later, he joined Geralt's party, but not without the Witcher's strong and vocal objections. Geralt nearly killed him on at least 3 occasions before finally begrudgingly accepting him into his party. The first time was during the coup of Vaned Island, where he fought him after Ciri and only allowed him to live because he told them where she had gone. During the assault on Stygia, he faced Leo Boneheart, and Ciri told Leo Boneheart that he was a Witcher, but the seasoned killer was not frightened by this bluff and defeated the Black Knight with relative ease. So Cahir died an honorable death to save Ciri. Though he seemed an enemy at the outset, he sacrificed, gave Ciri and Oglevium time to escape. He loved Ciri and had frequent dreams about where he saw her as an adult with a rose tattoo on her thigh. So, Cahir, for someone who was chasing Ciri for a long time, he developed feelings for her. And he also came at the last second to sacrifice his life so Ciri could escape, and other civilians in Ogrillion time to escape as well. It also foreshadows Cahir's death in the Gwent card game, as his duty as an officer was to protect Ciri as well.
I shall do what I must.
As in, he had no choice but to save her then and there. Cahir was unable to fully bend 3 fingers of his hand, which had been cut by Ciri in a sword duel during the Fanat coup. In Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, there is a Gwent card with his likeness. It's also mentioned by General Morven Vorhaze during a conversation with Geralt about competing horses in an upcoming race. And lastly, the training dummy with a Nilfgaardian helmet at Kaer Morhen is also a possible reference to Cahir. Cahir's mother's name, Mor, means big in Welsh. His father's name, Silek, is of Irish Gaelic origins and means bright-headed. So, Mor, big, and Silek, bright-headed, big bright-headed. Finally, we're at the end of Cahir's story. Cahir is a very brilliant character in Gwent, and he's also mentioned in Witcher 3. I feel like his story was really sad and emotional, as well as honorable in a way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, the first ever video for Gwent lore, and if you want to see more, just leave a comment on what you want me to investigate on, and I'll make a video on it. Thank you guys. Peace.
Not bravery, but brains. That's how you win.